Guys, you ain't gonna believe this. I went and painted this to show you guys how to do it. And I'm not done with it yet, but I went and sprayed all these on with these other patterns, and that's how far I've gotten so far. Now we're on the green. And I thought all this time I was recording, so everybody that, or I'm just catching up, I guess. But we're just painting stencil leaves onto my mud flaps, and we're going to try to do this in a way to where it looks pretty decent. I didn't want it to be that bright, that's too dark. Feels like there should be something there, but I'm not sure what I want there. That might be too much. We could probably use a couple hiding. Maybe a tip right there. And a tail right there. See how I fixed that? Alright, so I think one more leaf here will be good. Maybe one right there. I think that'll do it right there. Then clean all your paint off. Of course, this is already starting to dry. So there's my 3 templates. Maple, brown, tan for oak, I think. That's oak. And a pointy one. So now let's see what they look like inside the vehicle. I think it looks pretty damn decent. So it looks like I got brown overspray on it in places, but I think it actually helps it. But it'll probably wash right off first time I wash them. So let's go to the other side. And we got the driver's side in place. There we go. What do you think, guys? Think I've done lost my mind. I also went and padded the back of this with that stuff that you get at the moving companies where you move furniture. It's a blanket, and I just took and glued it to the back side of these panels. And then I'm going to take and glue camouflage fleece on top of it. So I'm waiting on that to show up. We're going to put that on there. I just used contact cement, brushed it on, and filled in every place that there was metal all the way around it. So the doors are going to be done exactly the same way when I do the doors. I don't know how I'm going to do these doors. They're going to be hard to deal with. So this hinge has to be straight up and down in order for that door to open straight. So this needs to be a square hole. So we got to pretend like this is a square hole and try to make something work. So there may be some extensions going on here or something. I don't know. But somebody mentioned about a skull ashtray. There it is. When you open it, it lights blue. That's for the midnight smoker, the evil midnight smoker. So we got the glass ready to go in, and I'll get some light on the subject and show you what we did there. Had to relocate my antenna, so now I got to get a plug to plug that hole. I had it off center anyway. I had to relocate it here because this antenna only came with about 3 feet of frickin' wire. So I had no choice but to run it up here and put it over here. That other antenna, I couldn't get no signal because it was spliced too many times. So we'll set up and show you the back glass going in. So now I just take the glass and I want to cut this part off. I left this part because it wasn't in the way of nothing. So I drilled holes in the 1/4 inch steel that we put in and chamfered those holes and drilled a corresponding hole for the windshield. So we start off with the center one. That way we don't have to keep holding it. Alright, and then I put, I think, 6 of them in it. 3 at the bottom, 3 at the top. I'm also planning on putting a gasket between this and the metal. That's why I'm not putting them in very tight. And I think I'm just going to leave them holes to vent. Cab got to have some kind of vent. You don't want to seal completely. But we're going to have it sealed enough that it'll make a huge difference. So there's the glass. I'm just worried about that being a slap. I might have to put a bolt there too. I don't know. I don't want to pin it too hard. If I pin it too hard, this thing might flex and bust it. I hope not. But man, the static in these things are ridiculous with that plastic film on it. I can't get that stuff to stay off of there. And you don't want to put a... I've been getting shocked too. These damn things done cause me to get shocked. Anyway, I got the rest of everything that's supposed to be going on it in the bed, so I'm getting close to emptying the bed. Still got to mount this light up here. It can go right there. And I'll probably 3D print some caps or something to put on the end of it. Keep bees and stuff like that from getting nests up in it. And then this light will go on the front, up above. And then I got my other lights. I still haven't debated, on whether I want to use the original lights. I don't know how hard that's going to be to make those brackets or headlight doors or whatever you want to call it. I think it looks pretty decent. I was going to do the same thing to this, but I'd rather it be just camouflage. Because I'm going to camouflage this, all this area, all that's white. And all my metal was pop riveted to each one of these brackets. I got a little close to a rivet there on that one. Got a little low on that other side. It's not uniform. You can't turn it around and reverse it. This is the crooked man shop. Or crooked workshop. So there's my mud flaps. Or shit, I keep calling them mud flaps. They remind me of mud flaps. My floor mats. I think it looks pretty decent. I'll have to sign it. Bye Bison. Anyway, we're getting there, guys. She's back on her own power and I can move it anytime I want. So now we got to start worrying about a switch box for up top there. I think that's where I want to put it. Either there or here. Mount some kind of a switch box across here that mounts to this bracket, and that way it's all marked what's what. So I'll have to 3D print that and make the box go right there, and it'll be right at the same contour as you, so you can just easily flip them, you know, like the old truckers had their CB radios up there and switches and stuff. So we'll run the power in there. We'll come up to the battery, or from the battery to here, and that's where we're going to put all of our switches. So in order for me to do that, I also have to put a fuse box in here that's switched right here. So we got to put this in, and I'm still debating on where I want to put it. I could put it inside, but I want this one to be switched. I want everything to go off when the switch goes off, so that I don't forget to leave nothing on. So this whole breaker fuse box will be dedicated for everything switched. So we'll try to incorporate that, and then we need to run a wire, which I've got right here, red, but I don't think I got any black. There's them other two lights I was going to use. I'll have to look and see if I got black. I do have black, but it's in heavy gauge back here in that mess. Anyway, That's how you decorate your floor mats for your side-by-side. Anyway, you guys have a good one. Oh, by the way, I'm not getting any notifications of anybody commenting on my videos. I see all these comments when I have to keep going back and looking at watching my video to go down to the comments to see if anybody commented, because Google has taken our voice away. So now all these videos that I've made, I can't help nobody out because I'm not notified that that's a question or somebody's made a comment, so that I'll know what feedback I'm getting in the world. But I'm not getting any notifications because Google do not notify you of anything anymore. The only thing they'll notify you of is if somebody uploads a video that you're following. I think that's pretty wrong. But anyway, so don't get upset if I don't answer you guys. I had somebody email me and said he commented on my videos, and I've still yet to see that comment where he said he commented, but Google must have deleted it or something. Google does what they want. Anyway, I hope y'all learned how to do something to yours, and do it as cheap as possible. Anyway, you guys have a good one. Later.